Hi guys.
Hiya!
Got the what you call it? Next event. Battle Network Academy Open 3. This one's on this one was mod cards. Battle Network 6 mod cards.
Yep, if you haven't been here before, this is basically the Battle Network Academy tournament setting, where we do a variety of formats and or fun play styles. We really whatever me and Blue Star come up with and decide to host a tourney for.
I think we should just jump right into it, like with what we got going on first.
Absolutely.
First up, we've got Rock H versus Hoodies. What were they running?
You want to analyze the builds?
Yeah.
Hey. Alright, who you want to know?
Rock H and Hoodies.
Alright. So, Rock H has a very interesting Toadman build, a lot of the Dark Mech, Totem, Needler. So they got some chip recovery in there, and some other tools, but they primarily got the charge shots done. So mainly with Buster Bug, it would... Yep, so they have a Buster Bug level 1 and a Cussed Bug. Actually, that's interesting.
Toadman, the mod cards. If any of you don't know what mod cards are, there were like physical cards that you would scan into your game with the e-reader add-on, and they would add extra effects to Mega Man, like changing his color, giving him like Aqua Body or Elect Body, also changing your charge attack or giving your charge shots extra effects. For example, Toadman, what Rock H is using for the base of his build here, will give Mega Man Aqua Body. Charge Shot Edition has a 50% chance to paralyze when you hit your opponent with a charge shot, and then it also fixes Buster Bugs. But it will take away one attack level, so it will... basically, it can't be lowered below 1. So if you have like attack 5 or attack max in your Navicust, you'll be running with attack 4 instead of attack 5. And then it also takes away 3 charge 3 from you. So if you're running attack max, you'll be having charge 2 instead of 5.
Yeah, on the other side of that, we see Hoodie with a more neutral, like a very scattered mod card sort of build. Just a bunch of programs like Chip Recovery, Float Shoes, Giga Plus 1, to give them all sorts of buffs here and there. And it should definitely help out a lot, especially since they have Charge Shot Fireburner, so they can actually zone a good bit if they have the Float Shoes and they press their area a good bit.
Looking at their actual builds, with their folders and whatnot, Hoodies is running Gundel Soul 3, or 1 Gundel Soul 3, Bubble Star 2, 2 Wind Racks, one of those Wind Racks is tagged to a Magnum, she's running 2 Magnums, an Elect Dragon, 2 Recovery 300s, 4 Area Grabs, 1 Grab Revenge, which is on her reg, Bug Fix, 3 Invis, 1 Life Aura, 2 Anti-Damages, 1 Uninstall, Erase Man, Tango Man, Judge Man, and Element Man Star, Element Man SP, Double Beast, Colonel Force, and Gregor. So running with extra Navis and an extra Giga Chip in there.
Yeah, they're all really powerful as well. The Element Mans ensure that they have a great amount of elemental coverage, but the Double Beast also ensures that they have a good amount of damage. It looks like they're definitely relying more on their crosses. Like, they have a lot of area options, a lot of neutral chips, uninstall. They are running Gundel Force, which is really interesting.
It's a very powerful combo.
Yeah, Gundel Force is definitely really strong.
Running Gregor, you can put a whole bunch of heavy hitting stuff in your folder. You don't have to think too much about your utility of the chips. You can just, all right, we're just gonna full force. I'm gonna hit you really hard, and if my chips miss, well, my crosses also hit you really hard. So don't get hit, loser.
Yeah, but I think that's fine. I think it's really good to just show how the builds are going to be played in this next match.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then on the other side of things, Rock H, they're running Hub Batch, Bug Fix, Uninstall, Full Cust, which they've got regged, Slow Gauge, 1 Mac Gun 2, Static, 1 Heat Dragon, 1 Wood Dragon, Justice 1, that's an interesting one. You don't see that one too often. Windrak, Life Aura, Maramasa, 3 Invis, 3 Anti-Damage, 4 Area Grabs, Element Man SP, The Boys, Element Man, Judge Man, and Erase Man, Ground Man SP, and Double Beast. And then an additional Giga Chip. They're running Falzar as well.
Yeah, they're running the Giga +1 flat in their Navi Cust instead of the mod card, which is interesting, but it does allow them to run Toadman.
The mod card numbers, which is run by a couple of gamers here in this event. Hoodies was running numbers in her cards. Numbers gives you it gives you Giga +1. Does it give you Mega +2, or is it just +1? I think it's just +1.
I don't exactly remember, but let me pull up the mod card list so I can reference this while we're watching.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so
it
it's
gives you
Mega Folder,
Custom
Giga Folder, and Cust +1, and in return it will give the default charge shot.
Yeah. The default charge shot edition for the negative side of things. So if you have there's some mod cards that will change your charge shot. So you'll see there's a couple of matches where the charge shot will be something wacky. And in this one, if you have, say, for example, you have a mod card that changes your charge shot to just basic cannon, and then you put numbers after that, the numbers downside will negate that effect, so you'll just have your default buster.
Right. But I really think we should get into the match.
Yeah.
So
let's jump right in.
Rockwind and Hoodies are both playing very well, so I very much so look forward to how their match turns out.
So they're running Falzar. Are they just gonna dust turn 1? Yep.
Yeah, the Dust Full Cust is definitely a very standard Falzar build. Probably going to try to deal with Rush. I don't remember if they're running First Barrier or not.
Doesn't look like it, no.
Alright, so they might just be trying to deal with it then. Oh, it might have been they were trying to... Or they were waiting for the TFC to use the Invis. It's always possible.
Yeah, just holding on to that in case they don't want to turn 1 something big.
Looks like they're trying not to move into that top panel because they don't want to get area locked. I just realized they're taking a second Invis already for the first round, and it looks like they are going to be able to get rid of the Rush. Will they be able to punish and get rid of the anti-damage as well? That's 3 defense options and completely gone.
Gone in 1 turn, yeah. They got 1 Invis left in their hand.
It looks like they just want to dig through their folder, though.
Probably trying to find that bug fix as fast as possible.
The Windwreck conveniently showing up at the
Yeah.
very end. Not sure why they want to go full cast here. Unless they're just
to
picking
dig
a beast
faster.
out. Well, they already had the Falzar. Maybe just want to disrupt the tempo a little bit.
And there goes that Dust Cross. That's unfortunate.
Alright.
Kind of throws a
So now
wrench
they
in any
know-
plans they may have had.
Now they know their Slash, though, so... I don't believe they're running Meteor Knuckles, so they won't be able to punish it with the Giga. But they are going to rapidly change to Erase Cross. Alright, a little bit of a punish. A reminder that both players are playing with Chip Heal, though. Basically...
Every time you use a chip, you get a little bit of HP back. It's different per card. There's a couple different cards that have chip heal, but some of them give back 20 HP. Some give 40, I believe.
Is that Assassin Sword that keeps hitting him?
I believe so.
Is that a back B Assassin Sword? Basically, Assassin Sword, the way it works, is it only hits the opponent where they stand if they're paralyzed. Ooh, was that a Windwreck dodge? Oh.
It was Machine Sword.
Oh my gosh. Really great
Up
there,
dash in
dodging
hand.
so many of the Erase Tails there. Unfortunately, that is kind of luck-based, but it can be helped with a little bit of tricky movement. Really unfortunate for their side, though. Okay. Both players generally have really high HP, but...
Ooh, there's the Gundel Force.
Oh, but he missed the Gundel Soul. Oh, in anger.
And they have Falzar in hand. This could be nasty.
It could be nasty if they land it. They could also go for the static. Very interesting that they're going for the double beast. It might time out if they don't use it. Going for the straight element minutes.
Double Beast.
It's going to do a good amount of damage here. What does it do? Like 300 to 400 damage?
It caught him in that TFC chain. That was pretty good.
The Erase Tail is going to give Rock the HP bug. So his HP is going to drain a little bit faster, not too much faster. Back beam Machine Sword. It is back beam Machine Sword. Thank you, Chacola. Double Beast does 420 damage.
Blaze it.
Chacola. And a reminder that it does have breaking attributes, so if the opponent is frozen, then it will actually do more damage. Not exactly sure how much more. And the uninstall lands. Oh, they're going to go for the... Well, I suppose it doesn't matter what they go for now. They're starting to go for the ice panels. They do
They're
have
trying to
humor.
set up that.
Double Beast is going to land, splitting their HP in half here. They are invis. They're holding on to a lot of options.
Holding on to that Groundman SP. They really want to land that.
It is 390 damage.
But
Hoodies has been holding their
anti-damage,
defense
yeah.
all turn, so... Or all game.
Oof.
Oh, and that's, going
game
to
over
land.
right there.
I'm not sure.
2, 3, 4. Damn.
Oh, 4 rocks. Yeah, that's game over. Alright, so it depends on what they want to do here. They're going to go for Dust turn 1 again, or they're going to go for the Focus right away. They don't have the first barrier to really take advantage of getting rid of Rush. Typically, most Pulsar players will use their Invis turn 1 with the Dust Cross and then full cast. But they don't really have the first barrier to be able to make Rush bounce off of it.
Mm-hmm.
If they have a Mach Gun here, then that's just going to get rid of Dust Cross. It's going to be Element Man.
You got Element Man, but Judge Man comes out, so they're both paralyzed. They're just gonna be sitting there looking at each other for a bit.
Sorry, Magnum. I don't believe they're playing my guns. Oh, and the Justice one is coming out.
There
Hey, there's
it
the
is.
Magnum!
There it is.
And they're panel locked. Eraseman's gonna come out. Eraseman does hit while you're invisible. What is that, about 700 HP gone already?
Yeah. It's quite the opening turn.
Very interesting they're going for the P-shots here. Maybe trying to get a charge shot off. But I think they're going for the Erase Beam would do more. Maybe they just didn't want to be locked in place going into the next turn. Yeah, both sides have all of their panels gone, but Rock has the benefit of being able to go Balzar here, so they'll be able to just fly. Oh, and the Erase Beast, interesting enough. Going Invis. Probably looks like they're charging an Erase Tail here. Will they be able to land it?
It lands and it takes out that life
And
aura.
here comes another one, and it hits! Oh, the Windruck's gonna get rid of the Erase Beast, though. They do stay in Beast Out, though. It doesn't get rid of that.
I was gonna
but they
mention
have
how
bug
I didn't
fix.
think that taking the full cust and the beast out in the same turn was a very good idea, but they didn't really use it, so I suppose they're just getting it out of their folder or their hand.
It doesn't seem like they really want to use it in this matchup. I'm not sure why, though. Is that going to be an Elect Beast charge shot? And it is!
It is.
It's a really strong... Oh, and the uninstall! Elect Dragon does come in L code, so that's a very good follow-up. Oh
for
my
sure.
gosh. Landing every chip this turn. That's so good. And a reminder, they
There's
do have...
no time to run away.
Yeah. Does uninstall work on chip hill? I don't believe it does.
No, it does not.
So Hoodie should have gotten the full recovery from all of those. Oh, and the Murmasa. He can easily
There
step
it
out of
is.
the way here. He knows it's
Yeah.
coming.
Oh,
he
he
just
takes it.
stands there! Maybe he wasn't mashing up hard enough. Are they just charging? Decided to take the anti-damage, assuming only it's an anti-damage. Both of them time out. Oh, this isn't a bad hand at all. They can measure a lot of tempo. The slow gauge isn't very helpful though, considering they're on the losing end of things. Deciding to take double invis. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I would have
Splash
staggered
cross.
those, honestly. You gotta spread those out a bit.
And they did have the grab revenge for it. Did they get the movement? They did
It's
not.
that flash lock.
Oh my gosh, using the
Oh!
Gundel cell to reset the invis. They're still in Gundel cell!
Oh, they used the invis too early. That is unfortunate. Oh, but there's the hub badge. They're not locked down completely. They're still flash locked, but
Would they want to beast over here? I don't think they could survive this turn. Is he in slow gauge? Or are they in slow gauge? Sorry. They have
no,
shield?
there's no slow gauge. This is regular.
Okay, so they should live this turn then. Oh, they have
Shield
shield.
comes
up. But they weren't
I
playing it.
always forget about shield too. That's
Yeah, I can't blame them
that's
for
always
that.
one
I
of those
forget
things
this.
where like I'll accidentally hit back and B, like I'll just be panicking and the shield will come out. I'm like, oh hey, look at that. That's really neat. Ooh.
The ground man is interesting. They do have the
Oh,
anti-damage.
Element Man. They had the Element Man SP right there. They could really easily get rid of that. I don't know if it's... Oh.
It's over. Oh, but they could have TFC'd anti-damage there.
They could have. They could have, but he wouldn't
They
have gotten the
needed that ground man
D-Cross.
for the tempo.
So... GG's.
Yeah, that was a good match. I think that some tempo decisions definitely swayed one way or the other. I think Rock could have definitely benefited a little bit from being way more aggressive with their options and forcing Hoodies to kind of just deal with the tempo. especially since the folder kind of likes to dig. But because like it has a lot of those burst turns and different codes, it might have been better to save a lot of those defense options instead of just consuming them for the dig. Maybe
For
just
sure.
stuffing them to the bottom with Dust Cross.
Or even, because I believe Hoodies only had the one no, she had 2 magnums. But even then, you could have held off on the turn 1 Dust Cross, because that was a turn 1 thing that Hoodies had both rounds, was the magnum, just right off the bat.
That's true, especially with Shield. There's a lot of benefit to just staying in the base Mega Man and just scouting out what the enemy wants to do. And if they do take a lot of those options to deal with the Dust Cross, then that can end up wasting the D-Cross chance because they won't want to really hold that.
Yeah.
It was still a great match by both players. I was really glad to watch it.
It was still fun to watch, yeah. Alright, so next up we have Rock H versus T-Chomp.
Oh, this was a fun one. I like this one.
That up, there we go. So we've already gone over Rock's build.
So my build is an Abomination Tengu Cold Man Fusion build, and for those of you wondering how that works, it doesn't, so...
Both T-Chomp and I went into this this event without testing our builds, and we just got smoked.
Absolutely.
So
it's basically my usual Cold Man build, except it doesn't have the standard freeze bug, because that is typically banned in tournaments. So I rushed, and instead I will have the Wind Rack charge out from Tengu Man as well as Beat, outside of my natural cust. But a lot of my Rock Cube shenanigans, Sensor, Meteor Knuckle, just like a lot of other players, I'm relying more on the Groundman SP on the Double Beast, Uninstall, all really just very strong staples in this format. Is there anything else you want to add, Blizzard?
not really. Let's jump in, eh?
Cool, how does it work? It doesn't. Beautiful. Oh, I kind of wish I showed the split side of this. But I'm definitely very curious to see Rock's side of this. I'll let you narrate because I've already played this.
Okay.
So
starting the game off with that color bug confusion is always infuriating.
it lasts a very long time too, depending on the level of the color bug, which I believe this is color bug 2 or 3. Oh, I believe I have 2 extra colors, so I think this is color bug level 2.
Yeah, level 2 is the highest level, and I think that lasts an entire round, so...
It lasts a bit longer than that. Here comes the Beat from the Tengu Man mod card. Dodging the static.
Beefing that static. He got that Heat Dragon lined up.
The Groundman is going to connect and disrupt some of the area, though.
Oh, very nice!
And they are now Tengu locked. They can very easily beast out here or go into their own Tengu cross to get out of the spot, though. It's very likely
they
that
were
they'll just
to,
pull an area grab.
Pull I was gonna say if they pull Hub Batch right there, they could just grab the air shoes from that.
It looks like they're going to focus on getting rid of the HP bug, maybe wanting to save a good amount of health. Here comes the Wind Rack, and I think I know what's attached to this. Yeah, there it is!
Uninstall Wind Rack, that backhand. Ooh, but he freezes with the Element Man.
Yeah, so that's going to
There's
be
nothing
a
he
great
can follow up
spell
with.
there.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so that was a good difference in tempo there for a little bit. But they still have a lot of options here. They do have the Ground Band, the Falzar, the Muramasa. They could try to pressure with the Muramasa a little bit since I've been in Tengu for a good while. Maybe not wanting to be in slow gauge because the tempo has been more in my favor for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But they got a lot more defensive options here, so they could definitely try to go for a more defensive turn where they just harass with charge shots if they really wanted to.
That beast out Muramasa would be dealing 500 damage when they have a higher chance of connecting too.
The chance to really hit Muramasa is very low though, and they don't
It's
really
a lot
have any
easier
way
with
to
beast
confirm
out
that.
though, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, absolutely. Looks like they're going for a more defensive turn, trying to win the Falzar. Maybe trying to bait. Oh, then they just go for it.
They just go for it. Respect.
The
But
feathers
they
are always
beef.
going to land though, so
Yeah,
that's still going to deal a
beefs.
good chunk
That's
of damage.
unfortunate.
Buster Up's coming out. Getting no freeze procs, because of course they don't. Choosing the moment to... And a sensor sub!
Ooh! Meteor Knuckles. Was that 5 or 6?
I believe that was 5.
Hub batch. In hand.
Reminder that they can cross-cancel this. Cross-canceling is when a character goes into another cross, and it looks like they are going to Beast Out and cancel the stun they currently have.
They're going for the Muramasa.
Sorry, but they're not allowed to play
But
again.
they're not. No, you're gonna stand right there. And you're gonna take this.
I loved this combo so much. It just fell into my hands.
Oh man, hey, look at that. That works. But they had your number dialed in with that Muramasa too.
I'm not sure about that, because they definitely... If I had moved up, then they would have just jumped into the sensor proc, and they would have been stunned again.
Ooh, buffering the movement there. Turn 1 going, Tomahawk Cross. Uninstall?
I don't remember my mentality with this. I think I just wanted to get the regen. Although I do lose a lot of damage here by not landing the Groundman. But I am mitigating a lot of the HP bug.
Yeah, I was about to
being
mention
wood.
that. You're not taking a crazy amount of damage from your HP bug, so...
Brush is also not going to stun because I have, what is it, Wonder Guard? No, that's the Pokemon ability. I've been playing too much Pokemon.
Status Guard.
Status Guard, that's the one. Magic Guard, as you will.
So many names for the same thing. I forget what Wonder Guard does, I don't remember. Is it like the same thing, same deal?
No, Wonder Guard stops all moves from hitting that are super effective ones.
I see.
But yeah, I'm just losing a lot of tempo to like poorly timed. I say poorly timed, it just lined up poorly.
We got Hub Batch and Bug Fix in hand. We're gonna dig a bit more, try and get that, No, okay. I also wonder if you're gonna try and get that Falzar and then switch out.
This is one of the more natural weaknesses of Falzar. They can't use a wide variety of long-range crosses like Rigor.
Mm-hmm.
So if they fall into a spot where they're not able to take advantage of the field or some kind of elemental bonus, they can very easily fall behind, which is why a lot of Falzar builds will often run that full cust or that fast gauge. A lot of different tools to be able to quickly switch into their favor.
T-Chomp jumping into ground cross here. Procking the anti-damage. Got Eraseman getting rid of that. He uninstalled you earlier, so you don't have super armor now, don't you?
I don't remember.
Number ball 17.
I think I just take the moment to get any kind of damage in because I've lost so much tempo.
Go rush.
Trying to get any kind of freeze proc and none of it landing.
What is the original chance for the freeze?
50%.
50%. Flipping a coin and constantly getting tails.
Exactly. Denying a little bit of damage. Using the sensor here. Getting a good amount of damage. A very great example of spam from Rock's side.
Getting that
you spam the...
Getting a counter hit with the wood dragon.
If you use the A button and B button along with the movement keys, you can mash out of a stun faster. Same thing with freeze, although it takes longer.
So running with a anti-damage up front, but have a Balzar right behind it.
Maybe trying to bait something.
Yeah, trying to get into that chain. Just like that.
No follow-up.
4. 1, 2, 3. Oof.
It's only 3. A little bit of a stall with the dust shoot.
Yeah, that's using the dust shoot will send Mega Man up in the air, so you can use that to dodge some attacks temporarily.
At this point, most of my damage options have disappeared, so there's not really any way for me to come back into this game, unfortunately. Finally getting bug fix.
There it is.
Life Aura
We got
coming
Life
out.
Aura blocking that Mac gun, though. See, I believe I remember seeing a Windrak in their hand. I was mistaken, never mind, but they have Tango Cross.
Yeah, they still have Tango Cross, so they could definitely do something with that.
Oh, is that an anti-Navi? Ooh. What was the trap that you had up?
I believe it was anti-sword.
Anti-sword, okay.
Yes, it was anti-sword.
Getting that hit with the Justice 1. Justice 1's always been one of those chips that I've kind of slept on.
It was really funny to watch too, because I realized it hit mid-movement. So it was still counting me in the center, even though I was on the side panel when I had the flinch animation.
Oh, shoot.
Because I took the full 280 damage and I went to 1 HP at 60.
Oh, he has color blindness. It's like, where the hell is he? What the fuck is going on? What happened? I thought you were like already caught and flashing or something.
The machine sword is definitely very strong. Very easy follow-up. Oh, is it actually Assassin Sword? Does it hit on elemental panels as well?
No, it's Machine Sword.
Okay. Double Beast is gonna
Double
connect
Beast
here.
was at a 3-frame because I think he had a bug fix there, yeah? Yeah.
Oh, he did! Oh, gosh. Not gonna be able to dodge
Get your
it.
shitty cross out of here. He's going back, he's going up.
Trying to get any freeze proc.
Anything.
Anything. Nothing happening.
He's gonna get that paralyzed proc off on you, though. 50% chance on that as well.
Reminder that I've already used bug fix this game, so I'm not bugged at the moment.
Bugged from your cust. Where'd you get that HP bug? You're ticking down rather slowly.
Oh, I might be thinking of the last game.
Oh, beef! Oh, we got the wind rack right there. Okay.
Yeah, being second ground, they won't be able to do anything here to stop that.
T-Chomp also able to potentially dodge the upcoming wind rack if he's underground. Being able to keep that life aura for an extra little while.
All Rack has to do is use the wind rack frame 1. They're stuck in the drill animation.
Oof.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, that was that a ×3 or is that just ×2? I didn't notice to see
That
if
was
you were,
×3.
Okay. I couldn't see if you were on a grass panel or not.
And the Toadman landing again, and it's over.
There it is. GG's.
GG's.
Alright. So, next up, we've got T-Chomp versus Hoodies.
Oh, another one of mine? Alright.
Yeah.
I don't remember this match at all, so this will be interesting.
It'll be a surprise for everybody.
Exactly.
Alright, let's hop in. We've been through both of their builds before, so let's just jump right into the fun, eh?
Correct.
So we're seeing this from T-Chomp's perspective here.
You could probably guess where I'm going for based on what I'm doing.
Oh, that's a beef right there. That was a free, get rid of that. Get rid of that life aura in one fell swoop. You step forward. No, you step forward. Alright, it seems we have reached an impasse.
I actually got 0 tools to follow up with here, so there was absolutely nothing I could do if they wanted to win right here. Well, I could line up the judgment coming out of it, but It all depends on the timing.
And they are locked.
And I took an Element Man instead of a Race Man, so I wasn't able to punish.
Oh, you have air shoes. I was about to say, oh man, how the turns of table.
Oh, but the Element Man falls in the hole.
Bye, Element Man.
Getting really tired of Elec, man. They have the life order, so it doesn't matter.
So I see your Tomahawk axe, and I raise you life aura.
So just very unfortunate turn.
But we got Windwreck in hand. Uh-oh.
Gregor just lines up here, yeah.
4, 5, 6. Ouch.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. No freezes still.
4, 3. Took that hit.
Yeah, unfortunately. Still does a good amount of damage though, about
Yeah,
240.
61 number ball is nothing to sneeze at. Cycling through, can't really land that Tomahawk axe, so we're just kind of thinking about, okay, maybe I kind of have to switch, don't have any other options right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I might be able to catch him off guard with those ice panels, but that's only if they slip up. There's not really any reason for the Hoodies to go forward.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Sitting in Electcross, you can pretty much just hang out in the back row, pretty comfy. This is gonna beef.
Bugfix finally comes up. The Judgman could make this a little bit interesting.
So Judgman, Bugfix, area grabs.
Very interesting thing to do.
Raceman's gonna get rid
they
of
have
all
the
those defenses and paralyze.
And get rid of Guts for us. And they have Recover 300 as well. The Windwreck actually coming in useful
Able to
for
push
once.
him back a bit. Oh, we got that ×2 ground man.
Yeah, the score's evened up a tiny bit.
This Knuckles would have been preferable, but that's not bad. And here it comes. This is going to be the Kernel Force.
A little bit eager there.
6. A little quick on the trigger there, Ace.
And then there's the Gundle Force.
Gundle Force just goes straight through that anti-damage.
Absolutely.
So Raceman turn 1, what are we doing? We gonna dig? We gonna Tengu? I think that's a good play, is just get all those out of your hand while using those 3 Navi chips right off the bat kind of hurts sometimes. Ooh. Beefing both of them, too. And gets locked by that, oh, never mind. There's Judgment.
Yeah, there's Judgment.
Oof. So, T-Chomp right now is an Aqua Body, so those elect shots are going to be hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, Gold Hoodie's pretty nasty because elect is pretty easy to get access to.
T-Chomp saying, "Fine, you break that row, but we're gonna stand here and we're gonna have a little conversation."
Early bug fix, a little bit better.
Area grab. We're feeling good. We're feeling cozy.
I believe they still have the stove burner. It looks like they're gonna go for charge though. Another invisible. Having to reset the area grab revenge.
Oh no!
All sorts of beef going around right now.
So many bees. We got Hoodies on the opposite side of the field from where they're supposed to be to get hit by that. We got the getting hit by the charge tackle and losing your tomahawk. Got the buffered movement, blocking the area grab.
That's the third invis, I believe. Okay, they're just gonna go for the meteor here.
Meteor being the easiest option.
Getting a little bit of lockdown because of the sensor.
I think a good, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't be good, but it would have been rather hype if you went with Element Man to Meteor Knuckles instead. That's
At this
you're
point,
going
I
for
think
freeze.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just so frustrated that I'm not getting any freeze procs.
It's only when you play against me is when you get the freeze procs.
Apparently.
There we go!
The first freeze proc.
We got it!
Gotta love Element Man XP. Yeah, Element Man is super good. I think I'm holding it for Slash Cross. I'm not exactly sure about that though. There was no reason to walk into both the race beams there. It was really bad.
Yeah. Feels bad, man. Squeezing in that Buster up at the very last second there.
Gonna try to go for the D-Cross, it looks like, and try to secure the back row Meteor Knuckle.
The Judgment comes out, immediately followed up by Meteor Knuckle, but it hits twice!
I hope that was Colonel Force. I'm pretty sure it was, because they followed the gun itself. Yep.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That damn bird. Number Ball goes over holes. That always trips me up. It's always one of those attacks like, oh yeah, that can't go over holes.
And the game is over.
Yeah, there's nothing much left. I think the best option once you're out of Beast Out will be Aquacross.
Getting rid of the anti-damage with the Magnum.
But the
Dodging the Muramasa.
Muramasa dudes.
Using the G-Breath on nothing. Pretending I have an anti-damage.
Let's see if we can bluff our way through this. Very nice. Using the anti-damage to proc anti-sword.
Yeah, this should be
but
over.
The double beast is gonna end it out.
Absolutely. It was a good game.
Very good game.
Absolutely. It was definitely fun. It's definitely a good showing of how pressure can differ at various parts of the... It's ripped, but Hoodies played that really well. I couldn't have asked for like a better match. Like I waited way too long on the Windrack, and I didn't capitalize on thinking they would choose to Windrack immediately. Yeah, Hoodie's great.
Yeah, she's really good.
Honestly, I can't wait to play again. Maybe not in mod cards, because I still have a lot to learn about mod cards in general.
There's I need to get back into... I missed like 99% of my matches. I think I got one in with Chacola. I was just so busy this month and last month. I had like 0 time, and I feel so bad about that. Speaking of, next up, we've got, let's see, Chacola versus Blue Star. Chacola, when rendering their matches, they did a double VOD, so you get to see both Chacola's perspective and mine.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's an option in Dango now, when you're downloading the match.
So Chacola's perspective will be on the left, and my perspective will be on the right. Let's jump into it. Let's see how I get fucking trashed.
Oh my gosh, the perspective, the warp.
It's a bit wonky.
Oh my gosh, what is this? An Ubu build? I don't know what I'm looking at.
Who, me? Just the Tank Cannon 3, turn 1. So my whole ideas behind this was, I'm running Sandworm. Actually, this is the build idea that T-Chomp and I came up with one Wednesday when we were just like shitposting. And I was like, you know what, that's a really fun idea. I want to try that. But so I like put the build together.
I don't think I ever actually looked at the final build you came up with.
I put the build together, and then I was like, yeah, that looks good, and then I never tested it against anyone. The only time this build ever got played was this match right here.
Did I not play you?
No.
Oh my god.
We kept being like, yo, let's get that, and like something would come up.
As anyone could guess, Sandworm is not really a great ship, but the Summon Blank 3, or was that Summon Blank 3? Yeah, that should be Summon Blank 3. If Booster can move fast enough, that'll be a 520 damage. Oh, they missed it.
Just going for it.
It's still a lot of damage.
It is. I was really hoping for that.
I forgot how toxic this was.
What was...
The drag.
Oh, that's right. So part of my thing was like, I was like, oh man, I can't hit my sandworms because Chacola will just hang out in the back row, and that
Please
was a
grab
lot
it.
of my.
Please get off the mod gun and grab it. You're like looking at this hand, and your first example is gun.
Shoot.
Like if they move all the way up here and they anti-damage right now, you can't do anything.
Well, that's why I have the gun. Let's get that out of here. Get off of my lawn.
Yeah, so they're gonna be able to totally reset their area. Did Chacola already use bug fix? No, that was bug fix right now, wasn't it?
That was hub batch, I believe.
Oh, that was sub patch? Okay. I can't because you were using Sandworm. That's fair. I'm very curious why you have this fan when you know they have bubble wrap. I assume that's to pull them to the front row as well, so you could literally just camp in front of the fan and just hit them. Or I guess like the hole in the middle also completely ruins your strategy.
Yeah.
Very curious you didn't also go for a Luck Cross here.
I don't remember. I think I was. I had Cuss Bug or something. I was like, oh, I gotta counteract this.
Ah, gotcha. And you can immediately punish the... Oh, that's wonky seeing the Judge Man doubled like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy. Getting dragged out of your charge shot. The Windbend build can be...
Yeah.
Drag
It's
for
this-
those that...
I had
Are
it
you legit?
completely lined up, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna hit him, and then I don't charge forward. I stand there and think for a second, like, wait, what, was I holding the B button? It like gaslights me into thinking like, am I playing the game? What's going on? Thinking, well,
Yeah, no,
okay, I
dealing
need to
with-
keep this, I need to put this fan down. It'll pull him forward, it'll get rid of that bubble wrap.
Drag is definitely a mechanic. I would be glad if it never came up in Battle Network again.
For
If
real.
there was ever a continued Battle Network, drag should not be a mechanic. It is the strongest, arguably one of the strongest forms of stun in Battle Network.
Or just change it so it doesn't get rid of your charge shot.
Well, not only does it lock down your movement for a certain pattern, but it also disrupts what you're doing through super armor.
Mm-hmm. So I was able to get it once. One sandworm, I got it.
Goodbye. That's why you should have just been running M Cannon.
M Cannon is I said you didn't run
you
Life
were
Aura.
running Life Aura? What? He did not run Life Aura. That's so they did not run Life Aura. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. What? A really good Life Aura. Gaming.
Gamer? Gaming?
Gaming.
My dog just walked up to me and he's now staring at me. Expectingly. You want
Because you're
something.
gaming.
It is time for Gamer.
Alright, going Tengu is really smart here.
Going Tengu
Oh,
right
with the
there,
Summon
but
Black!
Summon Black.
Oh my gosh, that's nasty. 520 damage. And they have another one! Oh, they don't have any chips to block this.
You have played right into my hand.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was both of them I just took. I was like, you know what, screw it, let's go. Send it!
780 damage in 2 chips.
It's
That
a
was
very
basically
powerful
a
if you get
Gregor
that. Yeah, if you get that setup, what it's just right. It's very, very powerful.
Are you having 3 Grebanish?
I wanted to have
Grebanish?
I wanted to have more neutral area. The only area control I was running in this was the panel grabs, so I could back row somebody with a fan.
Oh my gosh. Wait, does Lance do 200?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And
Please tell me
then
to stand on the grass panel for this.
I beef harder than I have ever beefed before.
Yeah, that's definitely a tempo drop.
I remember my thought process in that. I was like, alright, I need to be standing down here, and I can bait them onto those grass panels. And then they went up to the top, and I was like, perfect, and I used it for whatever reason. Chacola's packing two 300 recovery 300s, hub batch, and sanctuary all in the same hand there.
Please bug fix first. You're losing so much HP. I'm not sure how you're losing so much HP. Do you have max HP bug?
Perhaps.
And the invis is going to get cancelled here by the grab banish because it does pierce invis, so they're going to be put into the normal amount of invis that one typically experiences when they're made flashing.
But they have
float shoes.
Or float shoes, so...
And they have sanctuary.
Sanctuary is up. I should have saved that. Should have saved it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't believe I'm running uninstall in this, so...
You are running Boomer though.
That's right, the drag. I have a low HP bug, but drag increases it every time you get hit with it.
Oh, you have damage bug.
And there's the Falzar.
And that's you. Is that 4 feathers?
I believe so.
I've never seen 4 feathers land before. The drag increases the HP bug. Yeah, exactly. It's damage bug.
GG's. That was a quick one. I really should have tested that out more before just jumping in, but that's something I've been thinking about. Is like I was like, oh man, I should like practice for these events if I want to do them, but I don't really like have any place to do it aside from just Wednesday night with you. So I was like, I should like make a thing on the Battle Network Academy server for people just.
Or you could just ask anyone to play.
Yeah, or for other people if they want to set up matches, be like, yo, you want a game?
Exactly.
And our last match for the night.
I'm definitely curious. I think I saw one of the names in there.
Last one is Chacola versus Sandzler.
Ooh, I don't think I've seen Sandzler's build in this. Did I play Sandzler? I actually don't think I did.
I know I didn't.
Let's see. It looks like they're running a very general build. Let's see. It looks like a lot of Z code, Sanctuary, Bubble Wrap, Magnum's Barrier 200, Double Beast, Judgment SP, Hub Batch, Grogman SP. Let's see. Just a very all-around build. Tank Cannon meme. Tank Cannon can be very good. It's very good for pressuring back row.
For real.
There's not a lot of chips that do that.
There's Tank Cannon and Lance, and I believe that's it. That just target
Lock
directly.
gun, technically.
I mean, that specifically target the back row, though. Like, I mean, Tank Cannon targets whatever's in front of it, or the back row, and then Lance is just specifically back row.
Right. Well, let's get into the last one so we can have our finishing thoughts and just kind of enjoy the matches. I know we've been talking a lot.
Right. Gaming.
Starting with the Sanctuary, it looks like they're not going to go for it. I suppose they are both playing, whatchamacallit. Maybe wanting to hold it for Element Man. That is a strategy because Element Man can turn the entire field to grass at any moment. While it is a powerful utility tool to be able to decross different navies, it's also a very good field resourcing tool. Both players just exchanging chips and defenses.
It's a double beef. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, so that's going to
Sandzler
be a
losing out on
huge...
that damage.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. And the dragon's making it a little
Judge Man
difficult.
goes
And
down
Judge Man
too.
falls to the hole, no!
Oh no! It's just like that meme I made.
Oh, their charge shot is
Their
Mach gun.
charge shot is Mach gun. You will have
Very
no traps
interesting.
when playing against me.
You do have to be careful because having these chip charge shots does mean you could be counter hit relatively easily due to the long build up.
Long wind up, and also, even though the Mach gun kind of chases you for a while, it leaves you in one spot, which can leave you wide open for other stuff.
The anti-damage isn't really going to be able to do much, but the anti-navi getting the Judge Man. Will they step back? They're refusing. They just want to take these Monk guns. Oh my gosh, and they're going to take the entire Monk gun now due to the rush.
Mm-hmm.
Nice 120 damage. Oh, rage though. Oh, because they set the entire paralysis.
Yeah. Just trying to
Activating
hold on
the
to that.
slow gauge. Getting everything.
See, what do they have in their hand?
And the Wood Dragon. Not gonna be able to get any more rage than rage. No traps, no dust. Exactly. Going for the element, man. There's the sanctuary. We can go grass right now and get rid of that. Will they do it though? Oh my gosh, and that's perfectly lined up.
×2, the ×2 anti-damage. But it misses. That's unfortunate.
It's very interesting that they go for it. It's very silly watching.
Chacola able to just... No, I don't want to get hit by your Mach gun. Please stop. Come over here
Oh my
real
gosh.
quick.
Oh, and the whiff! Unless that was intentional and they were trying to make it so that they couldn't move and hit them.
Unfortunately, Chacola has Omni shoes. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they have air shoes at the very least. They had float shoes when they were fighting against me
Choosing to do
earlier.
the ground, man. Only going to get 260 damage here because of the bubble wrap, but it's definitely not bad. Expecting the downward movement, but not moving at all. There's the double recover 300. Oh, did they get all of their buster ups early?
I believe so, for most of them.
Oh my gosh.
Both
this point,
players have Hub Batch in hand. I suppose they're just waiting for that uninstall to come out.
Getting really tired of that. Very interesting not taking the neutral area and then using Sanctuary.
Yeah, it may have been a bit of a misplay, but
Oh, but they have shoes bugs, so they're going to be correcting their own panels here. Taking double damage. This should come
Chacola's
to rage though.
Chacola has a base of attack 8, and then is running 2 attack 10, or Buster.
How
Ups.
unfortunate. There's finally the rage. Will they be able to do anything with it? What can they do with
One hit
rage?
with shields.
There's not really any good options for that. Oh, the 3-frame on the anti-damage. Oh, and the double
no, and it
beast.
goes right into Double Beast. That's unfortunate.
That's extremely unfortunate.
Sandzler just got robbed right there.
Yeah, that was rough. It is true that they could have just TFC'd the double beast towards the anti-damage though, so it wasn't that
Yeah.
perfect. It depends though. It depends on what the game would have treated as going first there.
Another
Going for
possibility is that they mid for the They misclicked or mishit that anti-damage in. They meant to hold it or something.
I was gonna say, it looks like a little bit of a misplay trying to get rid of the rock cube there, even though it's serving as a great defense tool.
Mm-hmm.
Because the charge rate is drag, it's not actually dealing damage to the rock cube. I believe. Oh, but the wood dragon.
Fix.
The wood dragon would be perfect here.
Yeah, they got wood dragon and they got the uninstall wood dragon. I don't know why they wouldn't be choosing that.
It looks like they want to try to claim some of the sanctuary panels to maybe sit on. But it looks like they're not going to go for it. Maybe they're wary of bubble wrap.
I don't believe Chacola's put a bubble wrap up yet. Beat comes down.
Wonder what that was. Might have been a race man. Might have been judge man.
I like how every time Beat comes out, I'm looking at the opposite side, so I just wasn't paying attention to what they took.
No, I'm just watching the right side, man.
Yeah. Like, I keep alternating between the two.
The anti-damage is going to get cancelled by the Tengu man, but they're in the top right, so they won't get hit by it. The Grind man is going to come out, though, and hit them, and damage their area more. Not too much, though, so it's not bad.
Not the worst situation. They got 2 recovery 300s in hand.
So they're going to get everything back.
They're still passing on that uninstall wood dragon, though. On Sandzler's side. Wonder if they're waiting for a setup with a fire chip, perhaps?
Not taking the setup with the falls are
It wouldn't
little
be max
greedy.
damage.
True.
There
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh,
There it is. 2, 3, 4, 5,
5.
6, 7 hits. 8 hits.
Never seen
Holy
5
shit.
feathers before. Oh my gosh. Maybe it only has to do if you're at the top of the tornado, maybe.
Perhaps. That Falzar just nuked. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Still opting to not go with the uninstall wood dragon. I'm very curious as to why.
Yeah, it's definitely curious at this point, because it would be a huge tempo difference.
It would also be dealing double damage since Chacola is in a leg body. And there it is. Oof.
Yeah, that's oof. I'm not sure what happened there, but it was definitely a very interesting match. I love seeing the Anchor Falzar max hits.
For real.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Alrighty. And that was all we have for today. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't know what we're going to be doing for the next one. T-Chomp and I were talking a little bit before the stream. We'll probably just sort of hold off until January. Just because I've been pretty busy. I wasn't able to do any of my... I was able to do one of my matches for this event. And I'm going to continue to be busy for the rest of this month, so... And I don't know what T-Chomp has going on, but...
Everyone's going to be a little busy. It's understandable. And...
It's that time of year, so... Next event will be... January 2023. We'll have more news about that. Yeah, no kidding. We'll have more news about that on the Discord. So if you want in on the next event, go say hi over there. We'll have announcements when that's starting. Thank you very much for watching. All of you guys who hang out in the Discord, thank you very much for chilling out. Even if you don't participate in any of these events, it makes me very happy to see people chatting and having a good time.
Absolutely. It fills my heart with joy to see everyone just chilling out and having fun.
For real.
It was really fun playing against Chacola and Hoodies, and even Blue Star again. Like, I know I play against him all the time, but...
It's a Wednesday thing, but yeah, it's always fun. It's always a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to end things here. You all have a wonderful day or night.
Absolutely. Have a good night or day, everyone.